My name is Sharlisa Allen, and I am the Resource Navigator here at Goodwill Industries. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about chain of command in your workplace. It is very important to know the chain of command in your workplace. When you get a job, you need to know the who, basically who's who. If I can just, here we are. Okay, chain of command. Chain of command is an official hierarchy of authority that dictates who is in charge of whom and of whom permission must be asked. Example, employee reports to supervisor, supervisor reports to director, and director reports to CEO or president. Why a chain of command? A chain of command is implemented in organizations to establish relationships between employees and their superiors. It provides employees at all levels with a supervisor with which they can ask questions or report problems. It also establishes who reports to who. It gives employees accountability. It also lays out the company's line of authority and decision-making power. I'm jumping a little bit ahead of myself. Let's talk about why a chain of command is important. A chain of command is established and important so that everyone knows whom they should report to and what responsibilities are expected. It's always important to know what's expected of you on the job. Now let's talk about navigating workplace relationships. In a work environment, it is important to know how to navigate workplace relationships. Relationships are important in the workplace because positive relationships build company morale, it helps everyone to get along, and it makes for just an overall positive work environment. So with that being said, realize that everyone is on the same team. I like the saying that says, there is no I in team. And there may be times when you do work individually, but in the workplace as a whole, everyone is working for the same team. Everyone is trying to accomplish the same goal, a positive goal. So we want to make sure that we realize that everyone is on the same playing field, on the same team. Don't take things personally. Now, sometimes on the job, you may be faced with someone who is not very kind. We oftentimes have to deal with different personalities, or there may come a time when your supervisor has to critique or give you positive criticism, constructive criticism about your work. Just know that it is about the job. Don't take things personally. It's so easy to get offended and want to basically get in our feelings about things, but don't. It makes for a hard work day because you're in your head now thinking about, what offended you, which will cause your attitude to go down or to be not so positive. So don't take it personal. Know that it's not you, or even if it is you, then take the steps. If it's constructive criticism from your boss, do what's necessary to improve. Don't take it personal. Avoid gossip. No one likes a gossiper. And most of the times, gossip is just that. It's not factual. Things are left out. You don't want to be a part of that. State things that are factual. Stay away from the office gossip, basically. Respect others. I also like the saying that says, do unto others as you would have them to do unto you. In order to get respect, you must give respect. So let's learn to respect others at all times, especially in the workplace. Hash out problems. Talk about it. If there's a problem, Don't hold it in. Don't get upset and hold it in and not talk about it and ruin maybe your work day and probably everyone else's. Talk it out. It's good to talk things out, hash it out, because you're more than likely going to come to a positive outcome. Check your feelings at the door. Examine yourself. I know a lot of times things happen, maybe before you get to work, maybe the dog bit you, traffic was slow and you're almost late for work, and by the time you get to work, you have an attitude. Or something may have happened the night before and you've carried it over until the morning, and you're all in your feelings. Check your feelings at the door. Whatever problems, whatever you're feeling that's negative, leave it outside before you walk through your employer doors into your workplace. Leave it at the door. Try to go in with a positive attitude. Don't overshare. We all know people who like to tell all of their business. Don't do that. No one wants to hear about everything in your life. It's good to leave some mystery about yourself. Now, in some instances, it is good to share, but don't share too much. Why workplace relationships are important? Well, first of all, it increases morale. And morale is the overall attitude, outlook, satisfaction, and confidence in work. You want to be a part of increasing morale, a positive work environment. It builds camaraderie. I always have a hard time with that word, camaraderie. Camaraderie is the overall trust, attitude, and friendships in the workplace. We want to be a part of building good camaraderie and creating positive relationships. It inspires a valued work environment. When you go to work and you value your work environment and everyone values what they do, the job that they're doing, the overall workplace, when relationships are good in the workplace, it inspires this. It inspires valued work. It creates friendships. Who doesn't like friends? I like the saying that says, if you want a friend, you must show yourself friendly. Good workplace relationships creates friendships. And some of those friendships last for years, even beyond the workplace. And we all know that. Friends are good. I like the song Friends. How many of us have them? Friends. Anyway, it creates friendships. So, with all of that, just a basic teaching on the chain of command and navigating workplace relationships, I have come to the end of this teaching. I hope that you enjoyed it or that you got some valuable information. That is the end of my presentation. Goodbye.